All right, guys, welcome back. So today we're putting the head on the B16. Other than that, guys, let's get straight to it. All right, guys. So head studs right here, nuts and washers, and the studs right here. So the way you put these in, Allen key up. Allen key up. You put the ARP solution right here, or grease, whatever you want to call it. Then you put them in here. Put them in there. Then you hand tighten it. Do not use the Allen key to tighten all the way down. Do not do that. Hand tighten these in, and that's it. Use your weak hand or whatever. Just do not use the Allen key to tighten these down. So what we got is Allen key up, Allen key side up, ARP grease here, hand tighten to the block, and that's it. Leave everything else alone until you torque it down. So we got the copper spray, and now we got the head gasket. I put a little rod on it if I don't want to spray on my hands, but it's most likely gonna happen. So just shake this up real good, and we're gonna spray both sides. And try not to get any runs on it. So it's the first coat. I'm gonna do 2 coats on each side, and we'll finish this up. So while we waiting on the head gasket to dry up right there, I'll give you a little update of why it took so long to get the head onto the car. So when I ordered the head gasket and the head stud at the same time from the same company, I received the head gasket back. Well, I had received the head gasket within like 4 days, give or take, whatever. But I never see the head studs. So I called them like, yo, I didn't get my head studs. And I was like, oh, we forgot to let you know there was national back order and stuff like that. I was like, all right, cool, whatever. They said, we'll check back Friday. We should have them about Friday and have them to you by Monday, Tuesday. Tuesday came around. I was like, bro, what's up? Where's the head studs at? They're like, oh, we got to check back to Friday. I was like, okay, cool. Came the next week, check back Friday. Oh, they on the national back order still, and we don't have none, so we'll check back Tuesday. This went on for like 3-4 times before I even just said, you know what, screw it, whatever. So when the final day I had fed up, I was like, yo, whatever, just send my money back, and I buy the headset somewhere else. At the end of all that, we're here now, finally, getting the head put on the car. So last night I did a bad decision. I broke the adapter for the AEM sensor. So I had to run to AutoZone, get some pipe thread, chasers and threaders, and I threaded this straight into the head. I said, screw it, I'm going straight to the source. So I retapped it to 1/8 MPT because this is the 1/8 BSPT, British Standard Pipe Thread. I think that's what it stands for. I thread that to 1/8 MPT, and I put the majority of the studs back in that was missing from my spare head. I locked tighter the ones that was missing. Now, guys, we are still waiting on this to fully dry. We're gonna give it time to dry. But so head surface is clean. Blocks at top dead center. We gotta move this back once we put the head on for the studs won't hit and snag it or whatever. We're gonna put the dowel pins in once the gasket is dry. Dowel pins go right here on the front, on the exhaust side, on the outer parts. This is where the dowel pins go, right there. So, I'll be right. All right, so up's gonna be facing you, but it's gonna be facing up. We can have the up that way on that side. But if you go right here, it's a serial number for the head gasket. This is always gonna be in the front right corner, right there. People, right there. That's gonna be your key. That's gonna be a key. That's gonna be a key for it facing up. So now it's time for the head. This is the fun part. All right, so the head gasket is on, and now I'm about to put the head on. So you want to do is make sure you line up all the studs and wiggle it. And there it goes. It's on there. It's on there. So press down on it. You can use a rubber mallet, bang around on it, but I don't have that, so I'm using body weight. Push it down on there. Then we gotta put these on. This is the most important part, torquing it. So I'm gonna drop the washer down in it real quick and put some lube on the nuts and get to it. But I'm gonna show you how to do one of them right here. This is what you do. All right, get a washer out, get a washer. Sometimes people put it on their fingers, but I got fat fingers. So you just want to drop it down in there, and that's it. Easy as that. If it lays crooked, just get something, just like a pick or a screwdriver, and just push them all the way down to the bottom. Easy as that. So I'm gonna finish doing all these, then we'll get to the nuts next. Pause, then we'll finish it up. All right, now it's time for the nuts. I'm gonna try to do this real quick. Right here, your nut. You get some ARP lube that comes with it, and squirt it inside of it. Just like that, see it? Put it in there like that. Then I'm gonna drop it down in there. Just like that. The 13 socket, 12 point. Put it on. Screw it on just like that. So I'm gonna put the torquing pattern sequence on the screen now. So that's the way you want to do the torquing. Other than that, guys, it's gonna be 3 sequences. Right now I got it down to 25. Then we're gonna jump to 50. Then we're gonna jump to 65, 70. You know, if you want to do 75, then to 80, but you want the last torque, it should be down to 80. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna finish it up real quick, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, it's torqued down. I torqued it down more than what the ARP says, just a tad, a little bit more, just to have that security, the insurance. So now I've got to put the cams, cam caps, cam rails, then distributor, the cam cap, and do the timing, and it should be done. So simple as that, and it's not too hard. And button up the intake manifold and the exhaust. All right, guys, I'm gonna stop here for tonight. I got majority of it done. My phone died, so I had to charge it, so I'll show you what I got done.
The intake manifold seated, but it's not bolted up. It goes so. Also for the intake manifold, it's on but not buttoned down. Put the cam caps on, the cam rails, cam caps on the side, siliconed. I set the timing. I would go over this tomorrow also, but I'm gonna stop the video here for tonight and pick it up tomorrow.
All right, guys, the second day now. I stopped last night because I got tired and it was hot in here. So what we got to finish today is the timing.
Okay, I want to show you what top dead steering look like. So both of these are lined up with the valve cover mating surface. See, it's lined up. Then you look down here on the crank. You see it. This one right here, it's top dead center. So everything's lined up. All I gotta do now is tighten up the tensioner. Then we on and running. So this is how I done it. You see I'm using this as a pointer. You see that the tensioner spring is right there. So all you do is just stick that down in there. You get a good spot, and you just push on it ever so slightly, just to pull the slack out. And once you pull the slack out, so first let me back up. Let me backtrack a little bit. When everything's top dead center, and you need to get the slack out of the top, you see there's no slack. This cam's gonna move forward just a tad, and it's gonna move this one just a tad too. Even the crank, look at the crank. See how it's not top dead center no more? So all you're doing is just pulling the slack out. Everything's still top dead center. So once we rotate it, everything's gonna match right back up. All we're doing is pulling the slack out. You're just moving a tooth and a half, maybe 2 teeth max, and it pulls the slack out all the sides. Look. Slack's all gone. So once you pull the slack out, pry bar on the tensioner ever so slightly. Then you tighten up the tensioner bolt down there. Then your belt is tight. Don't make it too tight where it pops. So that's done. Everything's done. All we gotta do now is put the valve cover on, exhaust manifold studs, button it up in the intake, put the fuel line back on, put all this side back on, all that back on. Then once we got that done, we're gonna change the oil. Then we wanna prime it. Other than that, everything else is good. We're syncing the computer now. So we bled the system. Now we're doing the timing and syncing it with the Honda. I'm off about 2 degrees. So we're gonna get it right. All right, guys, I just realized I didn't close out the video. So here's the closeout. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and share the video if you want to. And I'm gonna be more consistent with videos. I just be at work a lot, so stay tuned and be patient with me. Appreciate you guys. It's Wilson's Garage.